of Bear Pop Comics and also the Kickback Lounge. I had to switch my setup today because I was taping live over there for the Kickback Lounge, doing a lot of live play. And equipment is so set up in that corner, I can't even get over there to without rearranging a lot of things to show off my comics. So we're going to do a makeshift type setup here. So excuse the very informal background, but I'm going to cover this haul that I just got from my man John the Comic Guy. So we have Wolverine number 41 on the Fall of X series. I probably have more of these. Most likely I do. I try to pick up extra copies because I'm going to begin selling books soon. So I want to make sure I have good copies to keep for myself. But of course I like this cover art with the Sentinels on here. Cover art always pulls me. I tell you guys all the time, that's my thing. So we're going to go on to the next one. We have a great cover art here by, I think this is Bradshaw, pretty sure. It is Wolverine and the X-Men number 21, I believe. So really good art right there, very detailed. It's, I like other people other sides of the cello. So showing this off too. This is very good, very detailed. So we're going to move this right along. We have Wolverine and the X-Men number 2. I'm going to leave something up on him and it's staying, so just not putting them over in the corner. And I'm really trying to build up my collection with Generation X, and John's been taking care of me with that. So I hate when they do it like this because I can't tell what number is. Oh, number 5. So I have Generation X number 5. That's definitely Pacello right there. Get to see that. We have Generation X number 6. Number 6. When they put these out, they would take the numbers of the issues and put them down there in the barcode box. So you really had to stare at them. Sometimes they would put them in the corner. Maybe, I missed it. No. In the corner, it just says X-Men Deluxe under the logo. So they changed a lot. So you got to look in the barcode box to see it. And it throws you off sometimes. That's okay. I'm snatching the cover way too fast because I like this cover here. I like why they have the White Queen sitting up there at the top. I think it's real cool, really dramatic cover. So we have, moving on with the Generation X, we have Generation X number 8 from the X-Men Deluxe series. Very decent cover, very decent cover. I believe this is Pacello also. The one coming up is definitely Pacello. Definitely Pacello. We have Generation Next. This is number, I believe it's number 3. This is the Age of Apocalypse run. And Pacello is on here too, Chris Pacello. Very good. It looks like he's an official thing on the back. I'm not sure. But yes. Great Pacello art. Going on further with Generation X, we have this one is Pacello also, number 30. Really decent. I just like the man's work. Going back to Generation Next again, which is Generation X anyway. In the Age of Apocalypse, we have a number 2. Number 2. And Pacello still knocking it out the box. Now, I had this book before. I showed it to you guys. But I got a better copy yesterday from John. And it's Amazing Spider-Man Brand New Day 556. Just the negative cover with Well, Spider-Man feels like we feel right now because it's about that cold outside. He might be walking around out in my backyard because my backyard looks like, minus the dog prints. Let's show that to you a little bit again so you see all the cover here. Okay, so in my hunt, I managed to pick up another copy of Spider-Man 576 with Pacello art with Mr. Negative on the cover. I like Mr. Negative. That's my dude. You know, good villain. Good villain. And we have, going back to the X-Men, I think this is I don't know who did this cover, but I like the art. Wolverine and the X-Men number 20. Very detailed cover. I gotta dig more into the Wolverine and the X-Men series to know really what that's about. You know. Okay, and we have now going to some good old Black Panther, well not older Black Panthers, but I have Ultimate Black Panther number 2. Because I got number 1 in here somewhere. So this is actually completing my set because we got some more coming up. And we have Ultimate Black Panther number 3, which this cover I love because it has Storm and the new Killmonger on there. You know how they make him tribal, but then also he looks high tech at the same time. So that's a real decent color right there. Let me see who the artist is on this book. I believe his last name is Caselli. So I had to look in there and see, but I like his art. I like that. Or if you just did the cover, I like the exterior. I haven't dug into the interiors yet. Okay, so what I'm also doing is building up my Moon Knight collection. This is Moon Knight 193. Really decent setup right here. I like how they changed the trade dress on Moon Knight, you know, flipping around a little bit. And Moon Knight 196. That's a very interesting cover. You have to stare at it for a while. Looks like he's coming out of a brain or something. I'm not sure. Well, at any rate, it's very interesting. So now I have a lot of these. These were, John calls them readers. I call them dollar bin books, you know, but when you get so many books, you get the readers, and I've bought a lot of books from John. So they, you know, got these for practically pretty much nothing. So this is Superman, this is from the 90s, 95. Superman number 10. I'm not a big Superman guy, but, you know, I do grab his issues because some people like those, and I never turn down a good flip of a comic book. You know, if I put it up for sale, you know, it could go into me expanding my collection in other areas like more Moon Knight or more Wolverine or more Bronze Age books, which I'll feature in the next episode of Stuff I'm Hunting For. This is The Secret Defenders, number 19. I believe is that Hobgoblin or Sleepwalker? Let me see who's on this cover here. It looks like they're fighting. Yeah. You know what? I don't even know. I know this is from the 90s, so I'd have to check it out and see who that is, the villain is in the background on the cover. Okay. Cool. I'm happy. I always seem to gravitate towards the Teen Titans. I like that first one with George Perez, but the later runs are pretty decent too, and some of them are worth a lot of money. You know, I dug this cover, so I just picked it up. And I'm always partial to the independent books. This one got a big old sticker on it, but I'm not going to try to get it off. This is the Tom Syndicate by Image, and it's number, what number is it? Let me take it out the thing here, guys, because I don't know what number it is. Oh, it's a lot of tape on it. So just take my word for it. I don't know which number it is, but Tom Syndicate from Image. Image always has something interesting. You never just see the Image just put out a book. When they put out a book, it's got a twist to it. I've always liked reading Image comics. Okay, back to the Teen Titans. And this is 121. Very fun battle cover. All right. And we have Captain America Dead Man Running, 2 of 3. It was supposed to be a mini series with a cool sketch cover. Kind of caught my eye. It's different. And going back to the X-Men. This is X-Men May of 97, number 64. They were doing a lot of different stuff in the 90s with the X-Men. Check out the classic ad of the Chasing Amy on the back. Remember that movie? So, straight up 90s. 90s I was married with kids and, heavy in my music. My heyday was more the 80s, but I was a kid in the 70s. But I collected all up through the ages. I always look for the Justice League, Rebirth, Justice League, was it New 52? Any of that series of Justice League, I just like them. This is an awesome Wonder Woman cover. So, hey, it's a bargain at any rate. I found a Dan Slott Fantastic Four, which was number 3. They said this series was really good. I had bought the omnibus one time, but I flipped it. I just sold it, and I like when it comes to Fantastic Four. Now I love this cover, of course, but I like the 70s runs of Fantastic Four, the late 60s, 70s, up into like the 80s. Because that's when I jumped on Fantastic Four. Let me make my stack a little straight here, because you guys will hear a huge thud if I don't fix the stack over here. Okay, we have JLA, Justice League of America, and the Hitman on the dark side with Wonder Woman on the cover, and it just looks interesting. Of course, look at this classic ad on the back. Blue Dragon, video game. Now this one here that's coming up, I didn't even know I grabbed it because I was shopping yesterday. It was cold in John's garage, so I just started grabbing stacks of books. This is the Craptacular B-side Marvel book. It must be a spoof on some of their characters. I don't really know who this is, but I just grabbed it. Cover's cool, and on the back, I don't know, Saint Sinners. I think there was a show or something. Yeah. So, and I actually copped 2 issues of Marvel Universe. When it first came out, I didn't really care for them all that much. But then a lot of people started collecting them, because for people who didn't know the Marvel Universe, books like this gave them a synopsis of the characters and their powers and their origins. And I've been reading for years, so I really didn't have to read too much of this unless it was new. But I want to start collecting these too. Hey, I'm going to collect everything I can, and then I'm going to flip everything I can that I want to flip. The back got a nice back action cover. So these were the books that were readers. Some of them are not in great condition. Some of them are pretty acceptable condition. It don't matter to me. I still like them. I'm going to read them. I'm going to sell them both. And this is Marvel Universe number 7. And of course, Moon Knight's on the cover, so that drew me too. And we got this fantastic back cover here, which is cool. This is cool. And I used to collect these, believe it or not, when the comic shop was open. The Marvel free preview, and they would give you little clips of the new issues coming out. And some of these went up in value. You can flip these, because this is like that comic magazine. I think it was a comic magazine and action fantasy magazine called Preview, and a lot of people would collect those. So Marvel had their own version of it, and I had a lot of them for free that I used to sell on eBay. And you'd be surprised people bought these because it's a part of comic history, and sometimes they'll do first appearances in there. So it's like a feature magazine. It's not like a full story, but they'll sample a lot of stuff in there and tell you what's coming. And I thought these was cool, especially getting them for free. Then you could turn around and flip them. I got rid of so many of them. Now, I wanted to search for this character, Coyote. It was a spin-off. Marvel Comics had Epic Comics in the 80s. That was their subsidiary thing. And it was a character called Coyote, and some of his books are kind of up in value, and it's rare. And Steve Englehart did this, So, I figured I'd grab it because I want to get some more. They're hard to find. You can't really find a lot of coyotes around. Here's something else that, believe it or not, that I was interested in getting. Because Andy Kubert, who was a Joe Kubert, one of them Kuberts, I like the Kuberts. They used to draw for Sergeant Rock. And when I was a kid, I wasn't too much into military books, except for Sergeant Fury, because he turned into Nick Fury. But just for now, being a mature collector, I want to grab some of these too. So I'll grab some Sergeant Rock if I can get them for a cheap price, And we are getting back into the X-Men again. We have X-Men 2099 AD. That's when Marvel was starting their futuristic series. Some of these got a little value. I'm not sure about this one. I had to check it, run it through my app on the comic app I have. And we have, I like all the covers, just letting you guys know. X-Men 2099 number 14. So I'm trying to get this series too, kind of completed, And as I told you guys before, once I complete a series, I usually will buy a graphic novel and then I'll flip the series unless I really don't want to get rid of the book. And we have Age of Apocalypse, X-Men Unlimited. These used to be pretty good one-shot stories of X-Men. I used to try to follow these too. I never had this one, so this is a treat, All right. And I have, this one I like his readers because I always grab something like unique that I don't really get and that I think about. I wonder if I want to get into this. This was Secret 6 from DC Comics number 3, and it's a wild cover that has censored. I like the graphic design of the cover. I don't know what's going on behind the big center spot, but it looks kind of funky. I don't know what's happening there, but it's a cool looking book. All right, so moving right along, we are going to X-Force. What number is this? I can't even tell you. Oh, number 60. Because when they change the trade dress, sometimes it's very creative, but you got to run around and look for the numbers. And it's X-Force number 60 with Mojo on the cover. Let's see who the character is right there. Shatterstar. I used to like Shatterstar. Didn't like how they did him in that second Deadpool movie. I liked Shatterstar. They seemed like they clowned him. But hey, that's my opinion. And on the back, look at this. Remember the show Sliders? It used to come on Fox. I think it was a sci-fi show, time travel. Some of this stuff is classic now, We have coming up another Justice League, number 7. Shazam is on here. I love these covers. These covers was tight. These is really good covers. I'm a big fan of these covers. And on the back, it's classic. It's Resident Evil's ad pops. It's from this video game. I like this. This is a really good picture here. All right. I had fun with this haul this time. It was cold as I don't know what, but I enjoyed it thoroughly. DC Starman number 67, which is real cool. there's something else I might get into and try to collect these, get a good run for them, and then, start flipping them. Got a nice Batman ad on the back with the milk. Batman's always my favorite. And last but not least, you know me with Valiant. Y'all know me with Valiant. I have the original Visitor, and this is which number is this? Oh, okay, this is number 1, because they redid the character, but I like this version of him too. So, but I'm a Valiant fan. Anything Valiant does, I'm a big fan of it, Valiant stuff. So, that is my comic haul. Next time we hook up, I'm going to be putting up books I'm on a hunt for, and I'm going to be getting more into the digital books I've been reading. So we'll talk about that a little bit. And I got a graphic novel on the way, Image Comics Battle Beast. Everybody was talking about it, so that's coming. So I'm not going to get into that yet because it's not here yet, but it's on the way. So this is Mike Downing from Bear Pop Comics, also of the Kickback Lounge, wishing you guys a great Saturday, and please stay warm because it is brutal out there.
KIC-BACK music.com